game. Alrighty. Oh, okay, so you chucked a couple of walls around the turret. And
yeah, well, I've taken them off and I'm moving them down to the power plant because the turret can defend itself at the moment. The power plant, not so much.
yeah, power plants tend to get it. Oh, and I see some dudes up at the northeast. So we'll need to. Oh, it'll be a while until we need to worry about those. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna send out a link on the socials.
I'm lurking in Twitch as well, just so that you've got that extra viewer.
Nice, thanks. Okay, streaming Factorio with Kolat. Join us. Twitch.tv/IzzieKi. Alright. Let's check it to. Check it on Twitter for now. It's not letting me in. I forgot I cleared my cache earlier. You know what? I'll just not tweet about it and just hope that folk just are jumping on Twitch and yeah. Alrighty, for some reason it's only showing me one viewer. It maybe knows that I'm watching it from the same address on the last computer.
Well, there's me and Griff 1964.
Oh, it is showing. Alright, well, it's only showing me one viewer. How bizarre.
Yeah, it's shown that as well, under a little red person.
Yeah.
But I've just hooked into the users in chat. It's showing 2.
How unusual.
Unless this person's only in the chat and they're not actually watching the stream. Which would be a bit odd.
1964 is my dad. So.
Right.
Wow. Here's another month's rent, Dad.
Sorry, I'm just bringing up my channel here so that I can actually see. My channel here so that I can actually see. My channel here so that I can actually see. My channel here so that I can actually see. My channel here. Ah, there we go. Sorry about that loop there.
No, it's okay.
Oh, well, it's updated now. Okie dokie. Right, okay.
We're both in a different game.
Sorry?
We're both in a different game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done anything, so I'm gonna quit. I'll quit out. And then see if I can pop back in. So, browse public games. I think I just loaded the save game rather than going in. Yeah, that's it. Oh well, my bad. Here we go. And it was... Bleep that out of the YouTube recording.
Ah, there you are.
Alrighty. Alright, yeah, I see what you've done there. Awesome. Okay, and it looks like we actually have another viewer? Or maybe it's counting me now. So just yeah, no, it's counting me, I think. Oh well. Right, so what's the apps?
Right, so I'm just having a look, and we're not producing any red.
Yeah, that's right.
Science
Because
packs.
the lab's not requesting them anymore. Because they need green. Green's not making because there's no inserters, and inserters aren't making because this one is taking all the cogs. Right. So let's chuck a splitter in here. And that'll fix that problem. Yeah, the assembly machines are pretty cool because they don't actually produce if nothing's removing them.
Right, okay.
So, yeah, the assembly machine for the transporter belts was yeah, there was an inserter taking out the transporter belts, so it was still producing them. There we go.
That makes sense.
Now the inserters are being made, which is making the greens get made, which will then, yeah. And then pretty soon, the red machines will start producing again.
Do we have splitters? Yes, we do, because I think we're going to need them for the reds, because the red's not getting any cogs.
Oh, yeah, right enough. Yes, we had, well, they are just very, oh, they're not getting them because they're not requesting them. Now that they've requested them, they are actually seeming to get them. I can
perfect.
see that they're starting to function now. So any extra cogs will be doing that, but just to be on the safe side, let's just chuck another assembly machine in here to, yeah, well, I'll get rid of this one, so that machine is purely supplying the red goobs, and then we'll just have a assembly machine here that is in charge of cogs for the things that the green group needs. Oh, sweet, thank you. Alright, so here we go. Sweet, and then that stops that from being an issue. Awesome! Now I wonder if it may be worthwhile for us to actually have 2 machines producing green goop, because it looks like inserters are overproducing and transporter belts are also overproducing. So yeah, I think that makes sense to have 2 machines at that. So let me just, oops, let's just move that there. And
Yeah, I'm going to steal a couple of stacks of the transporter belts so that...
Do it, yeah, go for it. This way. Here.
It's really annoying when you run past something and accidentally click on it, and it's just like, oh, shit, I've just taken away part of the conveyor belt.
Yeah, it's not so great. Short of iron. Of course I'm short of iron. I'm always short of iron. Alright. Make green goo. Let's make that needs to be green goo too. And put it out there. And oops. Right, there we go. Now we're doing double green goo. Sweet. Alrighty. Oh, whoops, I forgot to turn on my captions to see if this works. Because I added a little doodad so that I can have subtitles on my streams because I want to be accessible. But where is it? There it is. It appears to need to be turned on, so like manually each time.
Alright, okay.
Alright, so that's it turned on. Let's see if that is actually showing. Are you able to see a panel in your browser to see subtitles on this?
No.
Well, I guess it's just a. Yeah, well, I'll figure it out. Excuse me, at some point. Alrighty. Okay, let's get rid of that and actually get back to this. Okie dokie. Looks like we're underproducing on transporter belts now. Oh, actually, we're underproducing on transporter belts and inserters, which means we need more iron.
I've made an extra mine. I'm just making a furnace.
Sweet. You are on it. So it's ready for another one. Alright. Cool. We're on it. Alright. Cool.
Right, I think we're making enough coal.
Oh yeah, plenty. It's
So,
always nice to see that. Just having it fully backed up is always good. And yeah, we're getting more plates than the cog machine wants. So we are awesome. We're back in business.
I'm going to divert some of the coal into a box so that we've got a stash for when we get our car.
Okay. Do we not already have a... Yeah, we have a box here.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I'll just get rid of that box then.
Alrighty, right. Yes, we are still underproducing, but we've got a backlog here. So let's just divert from the box. There we go. And that'll do. Oh, I need to start making, like, forming full sentences. I'm going back to the whole half thinking and then just trailing off thing that I do sometimes. Alright.
Right, we certainly look like we're making enough iron.
Yes, just. Although, we could probably do with overproducing a little bit because iron is very heavily used. Actually, if you don't mind, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just pull these furnaces up one. Just to kind of pull it in tighter. So yeah, it needs a few more electricity pylons to do, but they can get crammed pretty close together, which is handy. Oh, what was that noise?
Phone telling me stuff.
Oh, yay! We've done it.
Yeah, I set an alert for bitcoins going over a certain amount, and
Nice.
it just keeps going mental at me.
Yeah, Bitcoin's kind of... It tends to only go up and down in like 5% increments. So I ended up turning off my notifications for Bitcoin because of that. I only have a little bit in Bitcoin for my Coinbase card.
See, I've moved all of my coin over to Coinbase, and it's all in Tezos at the moment.
Yeah. Well, if you ever fancied it, Coinbase actually do a debit card, but the debit card will only pull out of your Bitcoin amount.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, card number's on the back of it, so I'm actually safe to... oh no! it's the same color as my green screen. Well, that's just no good. Let me just try and shine on a light on it or something. There we go. Oh no, still not. Nope. Oh well. Coinbase do a debit card.
It's possibly got a. I know some ID has got like an anti spy coating on it, so you can't actually photograph them or scan them or anything like that. So it may be that the card's got something like that on it.
Could be. Could be. Actually, a very quick way to do it is to temporarily give a peek behind the curtain. Turn off my chroma key. See if that works. Because the card number is actually on the back of these.
Oh, right, okay.
So, yeah. And it's the right way around for, like, normal card machines. Like, so many cards are still this way around.
Yeah.
Even though the vast majority of people only use it this way now.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So that's pretty nifty. And then, just because I want to flash it, I've got my Crypto.com debit card.
Nice. Is that the Obsidian one or is it the Ruby one?
It's the Ruby one.
Okay.
Yeah. Get my Spotify paid for. Which is cool.
Yes, that's a very handy thing.
Very much so. And 1% cash back on all the spending, so that is
right.
handy.
See, I don't have enough coin in my crypto.
Oh, it took me ages to build up enough to stake to get the green one. But then I very quickly managed to get up to enough to get the red one. So I was like, yay! Only thing is, best to if you have one that you're aiming for, it's actually best not to get one until you can stake what you want, because to issue a new one, they actually charge £50.
Oh God.
Yeah. Which, you know, it pays for itself in a couple of months of the Spotify, but it's still a bit of a pain to have to stake and then give up £50 completely.
Yeah.
It's a charge.
I mean, my mobile contract gives me Spotify.
Nice.
But to be honest, I'll be looking at getting rid of the contract as soon as it's finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's costing me too much. It's like it's about £60 a month or something, but unlimited everything. Didn't really have an option because my last phone just completely died on me. So it was a case of, right, well, I need a new phone.
I went to upgrade about a month before I left my last job. So that's that's a bit of a pain. But I've had this. As soon as I'm done with it, or as soon as I'm done paying off the device, I can just go down to airtime only, and reduce my tariff as well.
I think I've got until November next year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've probably got a while as well, actually. Hey ho. Yes, okay. Oh, sorry, give me 2 seconds while I just put my chroma key back on. So yeah, it occurred to me that I've got a happy lamp, which I'll probably have to start using for its actual purpose soon, but excuse me, for now I've just got it charged behind me and lighting up my green screen.
Alright.
Blue, funnily enough. There we go. So
yeah,
I can play when it's dark now without worrying about it glitching out. And all I need to worry about is the fact that I look ashy as hell.
I've got one which I use for painting and stuff, because I paint a lot of miniatures. I really need one which basically widens my pupils as much as possible.
Hacks.
Yeah, it's they're tiny. Have you seen the Warhammer miniatures?
No, I've not actually had miniatures. The only models I've painted were my Raider, my Cylon Raider.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, haven't showed that off. How could I not show it off? It's right here.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So that's my first and only model I made.
It's cool.
And I decided to make it Scar so that I could get away with messing up the paint job because it needs to be battered.
I mean, I wanted to get the Starbucks old Viper.
Oh, the Blackbird.
Yeah. But I haven't seen the model anywhere.
It's hard to get Battlestar stuff now. I noticed that.
I think it's because it's like so long ago.
Yeah, I think possibly. Which sucks because it's still got a good following, I think.
Oh yeah.
But I'm fairly biased because I was late to the game, first of all, but then yeah, I'm super nerdy with my my things.
Oh, I was like mega late to the game with Battlestar. It wasn't until it had finished, and it had been finished for about 2 or 3 years by the time I actually got round to watching it. I think I was a little put off by the fact that Starbuck was a woman. Not being sexist or anything. It's just
yeah.
I love the originals.
Yeah.
I love the original, and Starbuck was my favourite character.
Yeah. That would have been a bit weird.
Just it just felt a bit odd that it wasn't a man, at first. But then I watched it and I was like, oh my god, she is kick-ass.
Oh yeah, massively so. And like, I never saw the original series. I watched the original series after I watched the new one. Which was, I started the new one in 2012, but I didn't finish it for a fair few years after that. Yeah, I started watching it on Love Phone back when they were a thing. Yeah, I tried to watch the original series and I just couldn't.
Oh no, I totally get that. If you watch the new ones, trying to watch the old one, it's like, nah, you're all right, thanks.
Yeah, it's like trying to watch the original series of Star Trek. It's painful.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
I grew up with Next Gen, and I watched pretty much all of them before I watched the original series. And
see, I grew up watching the original series back in the 80s. Well, granted, they were reruns, but it was like, it was on a Thursday night at dinner time, right before I went to like the Cubs or Scouts or whatever it was, and that was kind of mandatory viewing in my household because my dad was a huge fan. And then when Next Gen came out, tried watching it the first time round, but Encounter at Farpoint put me off.
The very first episode is terrible.
Yeah, that's what put me off. But I went back and watched it years later, all the way through, and loved it. Absolutely loved it, especially the the Cutest of Borg. Is it Best of Both Worlds?
Oh my gosh!
Episodes, which were phenomenal.
I do love my Trek. Up until, well, no, I used to say up until Discovery, or up until Enterprise and Discovery, but I like Picard, so now I have to say I'll them all except for Enterprise and Discovery.
Picard was awesome.
Yeah, it just goes back to the feel that I'm used to as Star Trek. The sort of naive, well, not naive, but like it's not trying to be gritty. Whereas I felt like Discovery and Enterprise were trying.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the great things about Picard was it's Picard.
Yeah, exactly. You already buy him as part of the Star Trek universe because he was so quintessential for such a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed Voyager, not nearly as much as I did Next Generation, and I absolutely loved Deep Space Nine. Just loved it.
Funnily enough, I think Griff and Manana are watching Deep Space Nine in the other room. Let me just check, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are.
Brilliant.
First thing I saw there is Quark, just on the screen. Who, for me, will always be Principal Snyder. That's all I can see when I see
Oh, yeah.
But I think that's another reason why I didn't get into the original series of Star Trek as much either, because I only know Shatner, or I only knew Shatner at the time, from... This is really embarrassing to admit, but I only knew him from Miss Congeniality.
Oh, right, okay. Oh,
And Roswell. He appeared as himself in Roswell, so I knew he was... Yeah, I knew he was big in sci-fi, but I didn't realize he was the Captain Kirk. Which is letting my surname down terribly. My surname is Kirkpatrick, and my biological father's nickname in the military was Captain Kirk.
Brilliant.
But, yeah. Oh, what am I doing? My brain is mush. Why is my brain mush?
Friday evening? It's allowed to be?
Yeah, I think so. I think possibly. Oh, that I think I might be having actually a headache going on, which is not awesome. Oh, I wonder if maybe we should maybe have a 1 week play where I'm not streaming.
Oh, it's up to you.
Yeah, I think perhaps. Yeah. What I'll do is I think I'll end the stream because I don't. It's not going to be. I'm not sure if it'll be much of an entertaining watch other than people digging on the Star Trek chat. That'll definitely be featured in either the title or the description. But yeah, I think what I'll do is maybe end the stream, and then if we start a new world that we can just play like when we're just playing.
Yeah.
And then that way, if like, yeah, I'm not quite up for a stream, then we can still do something.
Oh, that's fair enough.
All right. Well, no one else is on watching on Twitch, but for you guys on YouTube, watching now, we're just gonna end it here. And yeah, we'll pick this up only when I'm sort of in a sort of mind frame to be able to stream and play, as opposed to just straight up play or just straight up play and chat. So, yeah. Well, you'll be watching on YouTube, so subscribe to my channel. Go to twitch.tv/IzzieKi and follow me there. I'm hoping to get 50 followers to get to affiliate. As you can see by my little follower goal thing here. Alright, yeah. Still need to work on signing off, but yeah. See you later.